Have you ever pondered about the role Pharaoh played in the enslavement of the Hebrews? Diving into the annals of history and biblical narratives, we find the defining reign of this enigmatic pharaoh, a ruler whose decisions would forever alter the course of countless lives. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the video. During his reign, the Hebrews were subjected to a life of servitude. The pharaoh, with an iron fist, imposed harsh treatment and back-breaking labor on these people. They were forced to build cities, monuments, and pyramids, all symbols of Egypt's grandeur and the pharaoh's insatiable desire for power and prestige. His reign was not just about the exercise of power, but the creation of an era of oppression, an era that would be etched in the annals of history and the collective memory of the Hebrews. This was a time of great suffering for the Hebrews, a period where their lives were dictated by the whims and fancies of the pharaoh. This was the beginning of a period of suffering for the Hebrews, a period orchestrated by the pharaoh himself. But what happens when a leader defies a divine power? The answer lies in the devastating plagues that swept over Egypt. As the pharaoh obstinately refused to free the Hebrews, a series of 10 plagues were unleashed upon Egypt, each one a testament to the pharaoh's defiance against the divine. The rivers turned to blood, becoming a lifeless stream. Frogs swarmed the land, their incessant croaking a constant reminder of the pharaoh's stubbornness. The dust of the earth morphed into lice, the skies darkened with swarms of flies, and disease struck down livestock. Boils afflicted the people. Hail rained from the sky, locusts devoured the crops, darkness enveloped the land, and finally, the firstborn of each Egyptian family was taken. Each plague inflicted severe damage, marking the pharaoh's inability to protect his land and people from the wrath of the divine. Yet with every disaster, the pharaoh's resolve hardened, his refusal to release the Hebrews unwavering. Despite the overwhelming devastation, Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. His decision remained unaltered. But every ruler has a breaking point. For Pharaoh, it was the death of his firstborn. A devastating blow, a pain so profound it shook him to his core. The last of the 10 plagues had swept through Egypt, stealing away the life of every firstborn. Pharaoh's palace was no exception. His own son lay lifeless, a casualty of a divine power game he had no control over. The loss was unbearable. The cries of his people, echoing in his ears, were a constant reminder of his failure as a leader. The once mighty ruler was brought to his knees, his heart heavy with grief and regret. His decision to free the Hebrews was not an act of mercy, but a desperate plea for the torment to end. The incessant pressure from his people, coupled with his personal turmoil, led to this reluctant release. In a dramatic turn of events, Pharaoh had finally set the Hebrews free, but was this the end? Freedom is seldom without a price. For the Hebrews, it was a relentless pursuit by the pharaoh. And what a pursuit it was, a testament to the pharaoh's stubbornness and pride. After reluctantly releasing the Hebrews, he soon had a change of heart. The loss of his slave labor force was too great, and in his fury, he set out with his army in hot pursuit. This chase led them to the shores of the Red Sea, a seemingly insurmountable obstacle for the fleeing Hebrews. But then, in an awe-inspiring display of divine intervention, the sea parted, creating a passageway for the Hebrews. They crossed over to the other side while the pharaoh and his army were still in pursuit. However, the miraculous passage didn't last. As the pharaoh's forces entered, the sea returned to its natural state. The waves crashed down, engulfing the Egyptian army in its watery depths. With the waves crashing down, the pharaoh's pursuit had come to a tragic end. The pharaoh's story is one of power, defiance, and downfall. An emblematic figure in the book of Exodus, his reign was marked by the subjugation of the Hebrews, leading to divine retribution that devastated his nation. His resistance to divine will, even in the face of 10 plagues, underscores his obstinate nature. When he reluctantly freed the slaves, it was not out of compassion, but desperation. His subsequent pursuit of the freed Hebrews, leading to his army's destruction in the Red Sea, was a testament to his relentless arrogance. Historically, he remains a significant figure, embodying the absolute power and inevitable downfall of tyrants. His actions, driven by pride and cruelty, had profound implications, influencing future generations and shaping the course of history. His tale is woven into the fabric of our collective memory, a stark reminder of the consequences of tyranny and the enduring human spirit. Despite his tyranny, Pharaoh's story serves as a timeless reminder. No power is absolute, no ruler is invincible. Thank you for watching, and may the Creator bless you always.